Seems like it's missing. I'm not sure why. The engine ran fine the last time I drove my Model A, so what the heck changed since then? The tip of the rotor looks a little burned. The suggestion was to lightly sand it and just lightly sand each of the points. I'm going to use a strip of this 800 grit wet or dry sandpaper. Starting to come off. That looks a lot better. I lightly sanded the contact points in the distributor cap, and I even filed down the sharp edges of the contact points on the inside. Now I'll remove the old spark plugs. But first, I'll screw off the 4 connectors. Can't remove them by hand. Alrighty. This one's easier. There. Another tight one. Yeah. They're all black. Okay. They all seem to have approximately the same gap, but that's a moot point now. I gapped all 4 new spark plugs at 0.027, as specified in the Ford Model A instruction book. Well, now to install the new spark plugs. But first I need to remove the caps that hold the connectors on. Just gonna pop them in. I hope there's no way to cross thread these. Easier to reach the spark plugs from this side of the engine, but not removing them or installing them with the wrench. I just hope it's not cross-threaded. How much torque to compress that collapsible washer. Okay, 2 more. This is a tight one. I don't know, man, it's awfully tight. I'm gonna remove it and start over. It's not following the threading properly. Looking again at the old spark plugs, I can see some threading issues here. A closer look at the threadings here on the engine head. Yeah, they're stressed, but there's still threadings there. Oh my. Well, this one's definitely the stinker. I just gotta get her in there. Or I guess I'd have to have it all re-threaded, or I'll go ahead and put this one in. All right, 3 out of 4. I gotta give one of the guys a call at the club. Don't know quite what to do. In response to my request for assistance, Joe Flint from the Squim Valley Car Club called me last night, and he told me that he has a threading tool for a Model A. But meanwhile, it's okay to make an attempt to screw in the last spark plug using a lot of lubrication. So I'm gonna remove it and oil it up, then give it a shot. Nothing to lose at this point. Now I'll get some oil on the threads of the spark plug. And a little bit on the inside. Wow. I just hand screwed it all the way in. Now I'll snug it down. Good. I'm gonna take a closer look, make sure all 4 plugs are in tight. They look pretty good. Having cleaned up the contact points, I'm gonna reinstall the distributor rotor and cap. There's no notch in that, so it's just a matter of lining it up with the clamps here. All right, now for the spark plug connectors. Before reinstalling the spark plug connectors, I lightly sanded both sides of the contact points. And finally, I'll screw on the spark plug connector caps. These came with the spark plugs. I'm done. Ready to start the Model A. At least it started. I'm thinking I need a new distributor cap and rotor, at the very least. Check out the lineup of Model A's. I'd be here too if I could have fixed the engine on my Model A. Got close. Maybe next time.
Good morning over there. Good morning. Glad to see you guys here. Yeah.
So after closer inspection of my videos, I could see that the third plug was not yet fully installed. Maybe that was causing the misfiring. As I expected, the bottom threads are definitely flattened. As was recommended, I'm going to apply a little 30 weight oil to these threads, see if I can get it inserted easier. Well, it doesn't look too beat up here. It must be just eating away at the spark plug threads. Yeah, it goes smoother until I reach that point where I last threaded it in. I'm mashing down the threads as we go here, I'm sure. Oh man, I don't know. Going in easier now. Keep it up. Oh boy, here we go. Get tight again. Do a little back and forth maybe. Well, that back and forth helping a little bit, I think, because I'm just re-threading the spark plug. Still a ways to go. I'm taking a visual inspection each time. I don't want to be fooled by the tension. Now I can see the gasket start to turn, meaning it's touching it. Yep. A little bit more. It's my guess. I think that's it. Get this excess oil off the engine block. Don't need any stinky burning oil to confuse things. Let me get a close-up look at all the gaskets. Plugs 1 and 2. The problematic third spark plug. The fourth spark plug. Looks like all 4 are down tight on the gaskets. Now I'm ready to start the engine a second time. Let's hope that worked.